Okay, Assalamualaikum and good morning everyone.
Waalaikumsalam, Madam.
Waalaikumsalam, Madam.
Okay, so I know that some you have a class kan, 8 to 10 kan, kelas physical ke kelas online? Ada kelas
Physical,
tak?
Madam.
Physical. Mungkin dalam 5 minit. Tapi supposedly kalau ikut jadual, the class before dia kena habis 10 minit kan, 10 minit untuk transition. Sebab tu kalau dalam jadual saya tengok supposedly kalau macam 8 to 10 dia jadi 8 to 9:50 macam tu kan. So bila sana habis 10 minit, sana dah habis sepatutnya awal 10 minit, kadang-kadang terlebih sampai pukul 10. Okay, so saya pula kena tunggu sampai 10 minit lagi. So dah 20 minit buang masa macam tu kan. So saya tahu juga punctuality is penting lah juga kan. Dan saya tengok most of you dekat sini pun guna mobile. So hopefully mobile, you tahulah mobile dengan dia punya limited on the screen size tu, I'm not sure that you can understand, and hopefully you can understand well. Okay, bukan just online saja, because of you need to attend the class, because this is your role as a student. My role is to deliver the lecture lah. So hopefully you all realise on that lah. Bukan saya nak belajar, you all yang nak belajar kan. Alright, now saya sebenarnya tak nak membebel, saya bukan seorang yang suka membebel, tapi punctuality is penting lah kan. Punctual penting, right? Anyway, kalau 5 minit saya boleh tunggu lah, 10-5 minit saya stay, tapi sampai dah halfway, lepas tu you pun nak rushing the next class, saya pun tak nak juga kacau the next class actually. Alright, so saya tak nak lah cakap banyak. So because this is our first class, first meet kan, I believe that I've not been meet any one of you, and same goes to you as well. This is your first time seeing me. So this one, this class is CSC541, right? You are in group B, okay? May I know how many students in this group? 30, right? Because in WhatsApp group, okay, the participant list exclude me 30 supposedly lah. So saya nak tanyalah dalam kelas ni betul ke ada 30 orang?
Betul, Madam. Tapi tak pasti 31 atau 32.
Oh, 31 atau 32. Ada lagi yang tak join WhatsApp group lah ni. Lah, as a student you should aware all this lah. Nanti jangan salahkan orang kan. So this should as a awareness of a student lah, you should know your role. Okay. Nanti bila you dah kerja, nanti you akan miss all this campus life kan. So please make sure lah you know what your role lah. Alright, never mind. Okay. Maybe some of you still figure out that I'm not sure this class is a core or is an elective. Core, right? CSC, right? Dia core ataupun elective yang boleh pilih-pilih subjek lain? Ada yang tahu?
Core, Madam, core.
Core, right? So kalau core, should everyone be here lah kan? So maybe if you clash ke, saya tak tahu you nak ambil sem berapa. So normally you akan register as one batch kan? Okay, itu yang saya faham lah. Okay, because anyway, my name is Dr. Aslina. Okay, actually I'm still new in UiTM. I'm just start here last year September. Okay, actually I'm from University Malaysia Sabah. So I've been there for 9 years. Okay, and before I joined UMS, I'm in industry, Forest Research Institute of Malaysia, research institutions for 7 years. Alright, so I'm not a new lecturer actually. Okay, I have experience on the teaching and also industry as well, which is I would like to share with everyone here. Okay, so all right, guys. First of all, okay, let us check our SOW first. And because this is our first class, okay, so let's view our SOW. So I believe that everyone know here that the SOW is given by the resource person, okay, which is one lecturer from the, I'm not sure, some in other branch lah. Normally other branch or some from Malacca branch as well. Okay, but this one I think from Shah Alam maybe. Okay, so because UiTM we have a lot of branch in UiTM in Malaysia, so we want to be standardized, so we use same material. Okay, so only the lecturer different, okay, but the content should be same. Okay, so can you see my screen now, the PDF SOW? You nampak?
Boleh.
Boleh, okay. Please respond me because I don't want to just talk, you just listen, right? So I would love to have the two interactions way between you and me, and because you are the one who want to study, not me, kan? So let me know if you need anything else, kan? Kalau tak respond secara mic pun, you can use the icon or chat box. Alright? So alright, so our course here. Okay, so make sure you turn your camera when you did not talk. Okay. Okay, so this course is programming interactive system, right? So that's why I'm asking you because this is a new subject for me, but this is my field. Okay, interaction is my field. Okay, so the course code. Okay, make sure everyone know what is this class for. CSC541, programming interactive system. Okay, so I believe that everyone will afraid when you heard of the course programming, kan? Dengar macam programming lagi, kan? Because you are computer science students, so tak boleh lari daripada perkataan programming, right? But don't worry because this class is not totally about coding. Okay, so there is a difference between coding and programming. That's the good news lah. Okay, we are focusing on the interactive system, right? Okay. Actually we are already in week 2, okay? But because of this schedule still change, right? And then because also what happened last week? Last week kenapa kita tak ada kelas? Sebab berubah kan? Schedule. Saya pun dah lupa dah. What happened? I think because the change of the schedule. Right. No, before this, it should be on other day, and in the week 2, they change it. In week 1, they change it. Okay, that's why I couldn't arrange for it. Okay, that's why don't worry because we can cover it. Okay, we can cover it. Okay, so we supposedly have done introduction to human computer interactions. Okay, which talk about the interactive system. Human-computer interactive system, good and poor design. Okay, and then we have the lab activity. Okay, I want to do a lecture first before lab. Why? Because what to do a lab when you did not have the theory first, right? So that's why lecture first and then lab, right? So actually we are here supposedly in lecture 2, user interface programming. See, if you check in the content, okay, user interface programming, but it talk about the interface, it's talk about interactive, and the tools, and a little bit of programming language, right? And then you have a software layer, event-based programming, interface builder, and toolkits, swing and widget, alright? Okay, and continue, we have lecture 3, talking about the peripheral software architecture and MVC. Okay, so wait until the week 3, then you can understand what is MVC. So actually it's talking about the structure of interactive system, input peripheral, okay, and also output peripheral. Okay, and then continue lecture 4, you have software architecture and MVC. Okay, so MVC stands for Model View Controller. Okay, and then you have your first test 1. So this until chapter 4. Okay, chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you will have your test 1. Alright, so continue on the week 6, chapter 5, Psychology and Motor Performance, and then lecture 6 for chapter 6, Cognitive Aspect. Okay, all the topics is about the interaction. That's why you have a cognitive. Tahu cognitive tu apa? Cognitive. Lecture 7 or chapter 7 is talking about the user-centered design. Okay, and then lecture 8 actually is still in chapter 7. Okay, deep more on the user-centered design, talking about the technology and also human capacity. Okay, and then still in user-centered design. Okay, you've been introduced the 10 evaluation, 10 heuristic evaluation. Okay, so continue the last chapter is emergence, interface and interaction. Alright, so then you have a break, kan? The break at the final, kan? And then you have project. Okay, so this is important part where it goes for your graded assessment. Okay, you have test 1, 20%. Okay, which will be in week 5 because you should complete topic 1, 2, 3, 4 before week 5. So it's cover 4 topic. Okay. Don't worry also, okay, we will do revision before we do the test. Normally, I will do a revision before the test, okay, to revise again. Some of you might forgot what we have learned in chapter 1, 2, 3 kan, last chapter 4 and then test kan. So we will do a revision. And for the revision also, I will give you some tips if can lah kan. But of course, the question is prepared from the resource person. So let's see if I can give you a tips, okay? And then you have assignment on your lab sessions, which is 20%. You will do a compilation of, this is the programming part lah. Like I said, that is not talking about the pure of coding, C++, no. It's just HTML, CSS, server-side, and a little bit scripting, right? And then you will have your final test, which is another 30% on the week 11, which is cover the rest of the chapter, which is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you might confuse because our SOW until lecture 10, right? Okay, but the chapter is until chapter 9. Like I said that the UCD is divided into a few parts here. That's why if you check it's same thing, right? So actually the rest of chapter 5 onward is covering in final test. Okay, all these three, 20 plus 20 plus 30, which is berapa? 70%, right? 70% is individual, okay? And the rest, 30% is a group project. This is in group, okay? So you will need to form a team. Okay, if you mentioned just now, your class might have a maximum of 32. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's divide 4 group. Kalau 4 group ada berapa? 4 kali 8, 32. Ada 8 group, betul? Kan? 4 kali 8, 32. Or maybe you can have, if not everyone registered, I'm not sure, okay? Because in WhatsApp, I only have 30. So let's say if 4 times 7, 28, okay? But we put for the maximum 4 times 8, right? 4 times 8 is 32, which is ngam-ngam lah, ngam-ngam ho kan? Okay, so after this, okay, please form a group. Okay, so listen, this is the instruction. Okay, form a group. How to form a group? Okay, you need to create a WhatsApp group, include the 4 members, okay, and then add me. Add me in the WhatsApp group. And then you tell me that your group is complete. So I will let you know what your group name, you are group number what, and I have one task for you, which is you need to have a topic presentations. Okay, so I don't want to do a lecture center, lecturer centered. No, currently we are proposing student centered, which is I want you to learn first before I teach you. That's make you better understand and also can remember more. Okay, put an example lah. Okay, you use Waze kan to go somewhere else. Okay, so if you always use Waze, how if one day you have no internet connections, you cannot use Waze? Do you think that you get lost? Boleh tak? Boleh lost tak?
Boleh.
Boleh lost. Okay, so that's why, okay, what happened? Okay, the other situation. Okay, you want to go somewhere else. Okay, you use Waze, but at the same time, you look everywhere. Or maybe you use a Google Map, kan? Google Map, and then you figure out by yourself. Tak tahu, sama je lah kan. Kalau dulu-dulu, we don't have Waze, kan? The Google Map also only give us the direction, but not with the voice. And also smart like currently we have. Okay, so what we did, okay, we print out the instruction. Yang turn right, turn left, apa semua kan. We follow, but sometimes of course there is no instruction. You need to aware because you're not sure the direction well, right? So you might lose. But what happened? You will find it later on without using any Waze or any guidance, which is the Google Map lah. Okay, but if you rely 100% with the apps, Google, you might lose one day. That's my purpose. And okay, so each one of the group will get one topic. Okay, just now we have 10 lecture, right? So actually covering nine topics. So you will get one topic each. Okay, so in the group, okay, the group, remember the group is anything discussion. Let's make it as a group study. Okay, but this group study is 24/7. Can you can access with me 24/7 as well if you have any questions, okay, regarding anything. Okay, please go through WhatsApp group because that can make me know you well. You are from what group, okay, and who you are, and I can track. Okay, and sometimes the good thing is, I might slow respond, but your friends might know the answer, right? So anything you can ask. If you need me, you can tag me. Sometimes if I forgot to respond, tag me until I respond lah. Okay, if not, you just discuss in the WhatsApp group. Treat it as a study group. I believe in study group and peer discussion because sometimes your friends describe or your friends explanations you might understand. Macam ayam bercakap dengan ayam, macam tu lah kan, itik bercakap dengan itik. Contoh lah macam tu. So you might feel more understand on your friends because you talk same language ke. Hey, what's up kan? So this is I don't know how you friends to friends, right? So when you do a topic sharing, okay, you can do it should be in English, okay? And I will provide you the notes. Okay, I will provide you the notes. You turn the notes to your notes. I mean, you create your own PowerPoint as what you do as a creativity of your slide. Okay, so turn it as yours. You can put. The good thing is please put current issue. Okay, current issue about the topic. That's the bonus thing that you can put it in your topic. Rather than it's just a general knowledge, you put a current issues related or example related with your topic and share in the class. But don't worry, the sharing is not live. You just do it in video form. Okay? So it's up to your creativity or your teamwork how you divide the topic. Okay? I only need a maximum 15 minutes. I mean the maximum for video only 15 minutes. Okay, if you can deliver in 5 minutes or in 10 minutes, it's up to you. But the maximum is 15 minutes. Don't go more than 15 minutes because that's only your sharing session. Okay. After that, you will be given a quiz because quiz for class, because I want you to focus on what your friends sharing. Okay, that's why the quiz is based on the topic presented by your friends. After you are doing the quiz, that's a simple quiz, okay, to make sure that you understand the basic things on the topic. After that, okay, my time. So I will elaborate more on the topics. Alright? So 15 minutes only given the maximum, you can have less than that, okay, but the maximum is only 15 minutes and the rest is for me. Okay, so I will elaborate more if you couldn't understand. So I will ask you level of your understanding. If you couldn't understand your friend's presentation, don't worry, after that I will explain later on. But the good thing is that group could master the topic, right? Actually, you can do for all topic, discuss, read first before class, and then when you have a question, you can ask in the class, and you have better understanding, right? Kalau jam tu lah you dengar lecture saya yang first ni, maybe you macam, what is it? I still need to digest it, right? So if you already read first, okay, but others friends, others group, if you want to do a reading before the lecture, up to you, because I will share all the notes in the future. Alright? I'm not doing it yet, okay, because I just create a few things, okay, because I need to check the content first from the RP. There is something I need to change it, okay, and then I upload it by this week. Don't worry, okay. What else I want to say? Alright, 10:30. So for the group project, okay, you have another 30%. Okay, so 10% for the prototype. Okay, you have two types of prototype. This is paper and this software. Normally, this is low fidelity and this is high fidelity. Okay, the type of prototype you will learn later on. And you have a presentations. Normally, we'll do presentation at the end of our semester, week 14 lah kan. And then you have to do your report, which is first you have the proposal and lastly your final report, which consists of another 5%. So total 30%. Alright, so far any questions regarding the assessment or the content of the syllabus?
Doktor, nak tanya, kalau the group for group project dengan group for the chapter yang each group kena like present satu chapter tu, group yang sama ke group yang lain?
Sama. That's
Okay.
your group study, that's your group for the whole of this semester. I mean for this subject lah. Up to you, you want to do the same group in other subject. But for the whole semester, for this subject, that's your group study. Doing a topic presentation, doing a project, doing a discussion. And not only these two, project and also your group, you can ask your friends, hey, I couldn't understand in topic 1 in this part. Anyone can help me elaborate? It's up to you. That's I said that you can do as a group study. If your friends couldn't answer it, tag me. I'm with you 24/7. Senang kan? Tak payahlah nak buat appointment, nak jumpa doktor, nak tanya chapter ni. Tak payah. Tag me, ask me in WhatsApp group. That's the good thing of the technology, right? Okay. Any other questions? Okay. So jangan sorang-sorang. Anything, please ask me through your WhatsApp group. Jangan PM tepi. Okay. So because if you PM tepi, I don't know who you are, from what subject. You know, I have other than this subject, okay, 4 subject and 7 group. Okay? So I don't know who you are. So if you ask in the group, I can track. So from time to time, so I can know lah who you are. Oh, ni nama apa? Aiman baru join Oh, Aiman daripada group CSC541. Group 7 contohlah macam tu. Okay. So dia ni aktif ni, suka tanya soalan ni. So I can identify. If you can see the topic presentation or the task, that I give you not in the list of assessment is to help me to give you a bonus mark for your graded later on. Who knows that your marks is fall in borderline kan? Nak bagi A ke nak bagi B contohlah kan? So, dia ni aktif, dia ni banyak tanya soalan, dia buat group assignment pun bagus. So, why not I give you extra mark for that? Something like that lah. That's why that's the good thing. And other thing is because of I believe on the period of study. Okay? So yes, you can refer me anytime. But also you can learn from your friends. Kan banyak tu nak option kan? Anything else? Ada lagi nak tanya soalan? So I will share what you see in the screen. Okay, this SOW in your future later on. So don't worry. So you can always refer back. Okay, so I will make sure that before the test, we will cover all the 4 chapters and also do a revision. So don't worry about that. Okay, ada soalan lain lagi? Jangan malu-malu, jangan takut-takut. Kalau segan boleh guna chat ataupun lepas ni pun boleh. Okay, silakan.
Kan nanti kita akan formkan group kan? Dalam WhatsApp ke dalam Telegram?
Saya cakap tadi WhatsApp ke Telegram? Anyone can help me to answer it?
WhatsApp.
Nah, see? That's the good thing if you have a if you ask in the group. Yeah, WhatsApp. Because I normally use WhatsApp. Apa dia? Apa dia Alia? Tak dengar tadi cakap yang akhir tadi.
Thank you, Doctor.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Alright. Okay. Ada lagi? Anything else? Okay, believe me, this course is very, very interesting. And I'm also very interesting. Okay, you might not seen my teaching style might be different from the other lecturer. Okay, so jangan takut saya. Okay, feel free to ask me anything. Okay, because saya pun makan nasi, saya bukan makan orang, kan? So let's make our class happening, kan? Interact. Saya tak naklah you dengar, dia entah dengar entah tidak, entah tidur kan. So please, this is your class, not my class. So I'm here to help you. I'm here to make you to become, who knows, UX researcher. That's my interest lah. Okay, kalau tak ada soalan lagi, let's continue our topic 1. So are you ready?
Betul.
Yes, madam.
Alright. Okay, this is the first slide, okay? So maybe ini untuk mukadimah lah kan? And know that victory comes with patience, relief with affliction, and hardship with ease. Ini kata-kata motivasi lah sebelum kita mula kan? So, untuk kejayaan tu kan, to get a victory, okay, you need to have a patience, afflictions, and hardship. So, jangan rasa any task, any work that I give you is a hard thing. Okay, that's make you learn. Okay, jangan nanti after keluar, tak ada ajar pun, tak tunjuk pun, tak cakap pun. This is your role to explore it. Okay, I don't want to just spoon feeding macam dekat sekolah menengah, sekolah rendah, sekolah boleh lah kan. But you are young adult already. Semua dah young adult. You want me to treat you as an adult, right? Young adult. So behave like young adult. Okay. So I believe this is your journey for the next coming future. You nak jadi apa kan? You want to become what? So this is your degree, right? Your first degree. Your first victory is to get the degree. Kalau siapa nak further study, master, PhD. Because I tell you, your degree, your certificate, your education is something anyone else couldn't take up from you. Okay, why I'm saying that? Okay, example lah, Allah tak payah ambil degree pun boleh saja jadi kaya, buat bisnes. Contoh, tak apalah saya jadi Grab sajalah. Gaji Grab sekarang boleh cecah sampai 5-6 ribu. Kerja kalau belajar ni 3 tahun, keluar belum tentu nak dapat kerja. Don't say that. Okay, why? If you don't have that degree, okay, and you work from below, biasalah below kan, and then you get until manager job, okay, you are become a manager. Wow, dah manager. Kawan-kawan baru habis degree, barulah struggle nak cari kerja kan, you dah manager sebab you start from SPM. Contohlah kan. One day what happened when we don't know, maybe because of the COVID, because of the company's bankruptcy, right? You lost a job. Do you think that you can bring the manager title in other place? No. That's something that people can take away from you. That's what I mentioned. But if you have a degree, okay, you get manager role because your degree. When you lost a job, fired or big company issues, you go to other place, you still have the degree. And the degree, kalau government lah, degree tu memang you punya standard ialah 41 and above. 41 and above, you terus jump kan pergi 41. So bagi mana-mana you still have the degree. I have a degree. And I have experience which is already become the manager. Kalau you ada experience campur lagi tu, you can demand more lah. Macam itulah maksud saya. So remember, education, degree, certifications is something anyone else couldn't take away from you. That's yours. Okay? Macam saya lah. Kalau saya dah sampai PhD, kalau saya berhenti sebagai UiTM pun orang still panggil saya doktor. Okay? Kalau saya teringin nak jadi doktor, nak jadi doktor medik tak dapat susah kan. Okay, you ada lagi satu option doktor. Doktor filosofi. So kalau you jobless pun orang boleh panggil you doktor because of the title it come from the PhD. PhD certificate yang menyebabkan you dapat title doktor tu. But Professor Madya itu given by university. Kalau you lost a job, you couldn't bring that. Tak adalah. You dah jadi jobless, orang nak panggil you professor, no. But doctor, yes. You still have that title. Alright, so that's the introduction. So hopefully can give motivations to you. Alright, so my name is Aslina Baharom. So I put here, I have a technology certifications from MBOT. Okay, that's why I'm a certified technologist. Okay, as a certified technologist, you don't only focusing on the IT part. You can become a technologist in other field. So my field is ICT lah, IT. Okay. Okay. These two you can bring because you have the certificate. So this is my email. Okay. And to know more about me, please Google me. Google lah, Google. Lepas ni tolong Google. Atau sekarang pun boleh Google. Nama saya Aslina Baharom. Tak payah letak TS Doktor lah, Aslina Baharom. And you will know more about me. You boleh tengok video saya. I like to do hiking. Okay. Saya suka sangat hiking. Dulu sebelum COVID, memang saya ada aim. 20 bukit, 30 bukit. But after COVID, I lost interest. But I have another passion, which is you guys. Okay. I like to have my students. That's my second obsessed passion. Saya suka student. Okay. So that's why every class should have a different creativity. I love creativity. So if you don't know my email, please don't ask me, doktor apa email doktor ya? Itu yang paling tak suka. So you should know me better. Google me. Okay, you will get the email address. Or else, I give you my email address. Okay, contact. Tak payahlah carikan. You can have that in the WhatsApp group. Okay? Alright. Okay, dah Google? Okay, belum kan? Okay, lepas ni boleh Google. Okay. Okay, normally I show my video because we are in second week kan, tak apa. Please Google lah, ada video introductions of me as well lah. Okay, so it's up to you, you want to know more about me or not. So, please remember your lecturer name. Nanti jangan tersalah nama lah. Tak tahulah nama lecturer tu apa. Ada setengah student dia ingat nama bapak dia je pula. So, make sure you know me. Okay, kalau jumpa saya kat jalan, tegur lah. Okay. Because I love student, right? So this is the topic that you will learn, okay, from the introductions. So if you can see that more on the interactions, okay, and then you have user. This I just mentioned in the SOW. So actually, we have 10 lecture, okay. But if you can see, the UCD have 3 part: user-centered design, okay, the introductions, the focusing on the web development, and the heuristic evaluation part. right? So this is the assessment that I mentioned before. No need to repeat again. All right. Okay, this is a cartoon that's showing you a metaphor of system. Why bother? Why you need to learn this topic, this subject? Okay. So the first scene here, I designed the user interface myself. How do you like the colors? Kawan ni dia cakap. So kawan ni pula pook. Dia muntah, dia pook. Dia vomit kan. Dia buat dia kata kan. Okay. Kawan ni kata flu. Interface design. Gara-gara dia tengok interface design kawan ni, dia muntah, dia cakap. What do you think the meaning of this cartoon? And the second one, okay, let's see the second situation. Tak nampak lah pula. Okay, dia sambung. Okay, sorry, dia sambung situation. Dia pergi jumpa doktor, then they goes to the doctor. So, but that not why you put. So the doctor saying that, takkan because of the interface design, kan? You poke, kan? So have you been exposed to any user interface design by engineer? Oh, doktor ni pun cakap macam tu. Okay, saya tak nampak ayat yang atas ni apa. Mungkin kita boleh cari dekat Google kan, because this is shared by the RP kan. So dia kata yes. Oh, the doctor is identified the same thing, symptom. You have interface poisoning. You will be dead in a week. So maksud dia, first kawan dia tunjuk interface dia, and then dia muntah, dia sakit. And then dia pergi jumpa doktor, doktor mengesahkan dia ni kena poison dengan interface tu. So, dia akan mati dalam 1 minggu, dia cakap. What is the metaphor behind these situations? Anyone would like to share? Anyone? Tak ada salah, tak ada betul. Just share with me what your thought about these situations. Please lah, jangan malukan saya. Okay. Saya dekat UMS, I have students with multi-races, India, Cina, Sabahan, Bumiputra, Sarawakian, kan? Melayu juga kan? Bumiputra. Okay. So, normally Chinese ni tau yang banyak tanya soalan. Tapi I believe, where the Malay yang hebat-hebat ni? In UiTM. So, inilah saya nak cari the active Malay in participate in the class. Okay, anyone? Tak salah. You cakap tak ada salah, tak ada betulnya. Anything?
Doctor.
Okay.
I will try.
Alright, good.
I think dia tak suka interface design yang dibuat.
Okay.
Yang orang tu buat.
Okay.
Terlalu simple agaknya.
Lepas tu apa jadi?
Terlalu simple agaknya.
Terlalu simple. Okay, so you punya interpretation because of the simple of the interface, dia sakit. Tapi dia kawan ni cakap, dia akan mati dalam 1 minggu tu. Apa maksud dia?
Sebab buruk sangat.
Buruk sangat. Okay. Thank you Izzat. Okay. Okay. You berani untuk bersuara pun saya dah very appreciate it. Anyone else? Bagilah waktu perempuan.
Okay, I would like to try.
Alright, Hazrin.
I think the meaning behind this comics is user interface is as important as the content.
That's good. Yes, that's good. That's close it. Okay.
And the meaning, you'll be dead in a week. Let's say the product will be dead in a week because the user interface is not interesting. So the consumer feels, it feels boring.
You got it.
The user interface.
Yes, you got it. Yes. What Hazrin mentioned is totally correct. Okay. This to show you that the user interface is the most important part. Ada orang bukan main kata lah programming di belakang tu, you kena powerful, ada AI kan? Tapi they forgot to look into the user interface. What happened? Macam Hazrin mentioned, the product might be failed because of the customer, the user might not know how to use it. Maybe they don't want to use it. So, the project failed. The system is failed. Okay, so, this is to show why you should learn this. Thank you, Hazrin. Alright. So, nanti saya akan bagi peluang lagi untuk orang lain bagi suggestion. Alright. Okay. So, you understand why you should learn this topic. Alright. So, come to this problem. Why system fail? Okay, so this is based on the research. Bukan suka-suka dia letak 30% to 12%. There is a company who do a research on a success and failure of system development. Okay, so the result is, okay, because they didn't put the static in what year they take this percentage lah. Let's generalize it. Generalize it. Inadequate requirement because of inadequate requirement. Requirement from who? Users, stakeholders. Okay. Lack of user participations. The system development didn't involve user at all. All that are developer oriented. Developer shot sendirilah, dia buat and then dia sendiri yang test and user tak pandai guna. I believe that I know that we have female and male. Tak ada yang tengah-tengah, tak ada sajat. We only have a choice of male or female, right? Okay. Yang Honsa tu lain-lain cerita kan. Kita ada female and male only, right? So, even though we are same, okay, girls, female, male, but everyone have a different perceptions. Everyone have a different behavior towards anything lah. Towards your talk kan, towards your use of anything else. But we talk about the system. Okay, sometimes we think that the system is easy for you, but for the other one might be difficult. So that's why when talk about human ni very sensitive. We have different type of human. Not include the special needs. Right, ada special needs lagi. Special needs ni yang macam ada kekurangan on the blindness ke kan, on the hear dia ke, the sixth sense tu ada problem. Okay, so lack of a user participation which is 12%. 11% inadequate resources. Tak cukup orang. Dialah yang develop, dialah yang test, dialah juga yang do everything. Because small company, we don't have enough resources. So only one person do one project. So at the end, short sendiri juga. Kan? So 11. Unrealistic expectations. This is what I mentioned about before. It's a developer oriented. Okay? It might not involve of user as well, and the expectations from the user or stakeholder is different from the delivering project. Okay? What the user expect the system behave is not as it. Okay? In terms of that lah, actually you can have more than that example. Lack of support at senior level. Maybe you are a junior level. You just start working as a programmer, okay? And you are given one project to develop a system. You don't know anything. You don't have reference to ask the senior level. Buat sendiri je lah, kan? Anything you do by your own, okay? Cannot get the answer? Google, kan? Tanya pakcik Google, makcik Google, kan? So at the end, system fail. Maybe it's not complete. Maybe it's not properly developed. Okay? So it's under 9%. Changing specification, 8%. This also might happen. Feel lah. At first, okay, your stakeholders telling that, okay, I want the system behave like this. Okay, A. And then when you deliver it, okay, before you deliver it, towards you nak complete ni, nak deliver it. I think that we should change the system to become the B. Last minute change the specification. You don't have time because you have the timeline, kan? You need to deliver in certain time. Especially when you work with outsource with government, kan? They have a timeline to pay for the certain amount, kan? So they have a timeline lah. So you don't have time to properly gathering the informations, properly develop on the process. So it might fail also the system. Lack of planning. Tak plan, kan? Directly you don't have a proper process. Okay, this is the project that you need to do. Okay, just develop je. You don't properly follow the best practice of method. So it should goes to the SDLC method ke, kan? So, lack of planning. What you want to do is siap, complete, then deliver. So at the end, your system fail. Okay? So the perfect user, every designer wish. Okay? So like I said that everyone have a different perception, different behavior. Okay? So every designer wish to create a system that can suit with all users. So this metaphor is showing that user have a different composition, kan? Your eyes might be like a rabbit, kan? Navigation skill. Oh, bat, sorry. Bat ke ni, ha? Telinga macam ni, saya ingat rabbit tadi. Okay, bat. Okay. Memory of elephant. Okay, because you believe that everyone's same. This is the imagination of the designer that all their users are having this one. Okay, I have a stamina of a camel, dexterity of a monkey, visual acuity of an eagle. But they forgot to identify their users properly. Okay, like I said that we have a different user behavior and also special need users. Okay. So common issues in user interface design. Okay, when we talk about the issues, let's talk the common issues. Okay, software developers are forced to do it all. This is the case where this one just now. Okay, inadequate resources. Okay, so software developers are forced to do it all. So you do the content, you do the design, you do the development, you do a testing. Okay, right? So that's happen issues. Often based on intuition and experience than on theory-based model. Wrongly choose a correct model. Sometimes the developer like to use the same template. Previous developer. You want to create a website. Okay, I just take a website that already have and then I just customize it. Meaning that the menu is at that positions because my PhD is research on mental model. Okay, how user expect each of the button tu macam home, search. So okay, I give you a general example. Okay, let's say you want to arrange furniture at home, kan? Baru pindah rumah ni, ada your parents kan, father and mother. Okay, of course your mother have a different arrangement. Your mother also have a different arrangement, or maybe you also have different preference, right? Kan? But I believe, that even we have different perceptions, because of the gender difference, because of the culture difference, we can create a standard user interface. Meaning that, okay, kalau saya put the table here, okay, yang father pun kata, oh boleh juga, ngam juga, walaupun dia prefer on the right side, contohlah kan, and the mother prefer on the left side. Macam mana tu nak belah dua? Kan? So, okay lah, we put in the middle. Oh, okay lah, middle pun, for me, it's okay also. Something like that lah. Not preference to the gender base, but make it as many as people can feel comfortable. Okay, but in this case, okay, what happened is the developer is using their own intuition and experience. Oh, dulu saya buat macam ni. Okay, saya patut follow macam ni. But you forgot, you are doing different project. You are solving different problems. So you shouldn't follow the same things. It might use a different method or different model, right? Tendency to let the art of interface design beats its usability. This is also issues where you focus more on the interface pula kan. Oh, interface dia, color dia macam ni, gini. But you forgot the main purpose of the system is to make sure the usability part. Okay, because interface, okay, is the communications, medium for communications. Macam now, I'm talking with you with the interface is my computer. Right, I didn't directly talk to you, right? We are talking using interface, inilah computer, the applications, right? Last one, inconsistent features that do not fit into a good user interface design criteria. Okay, inconsistent features. Okay, like I said that each problem, each requirement for different project or different company might have a different features, but you pukul rata. Oh, same thing. Normally it's like that. So you just follow, but you forgot to check the requirement. Is it correct that you just follow it? Sometimes it shouldn't be there pun, kan? I share you one example. I'm doing a research on e-commerce, shopping, e-commerce website, okay? And compare between male dengan female. My finding is one of the menu button, okay? Women like to have wish list. Women ni kan dia tak adalah dia nak bukanlah kita kata kita ni detail kan. Women ni detail, bukan cerewet, detail. Okay, detail. We read the testimonial, we read the review, we go through all the models kan, and then we put it in a wish list first kan, and then we go back, check it, and then only we decide. But for male, they don't want the wish list. Okay, of course you may think that as a male saya suka je wish list, contoh lah cakap. So this is the general finding, like I said that majority. Okay, so male don't want the wish list button. Kita tak perlu pun, tak perlu. And the arrangement of the menu as well. Kalau male kan, dia tak nak yang dia tersembunyi-sembunyi tu kan. When you go to category by category kan, you should put all the list. When I open the website, it's appear. I can see all the list. Okay, but woman doesn't matter because they want to see a detail kan. Of course, you have a category of a product and then category of a model, color and so on. They don't bother. They lagi suka dari detail. Something like that lah. Okay, that's the only part of the finding lah. Okay, of course lah macam saya cakap, some of the male also prefer. Tu maksudnya dia ada female preference juga kan. Kan kita kata ada juga yang lady boy kan. Tapi itu different case. This is to generalize the result. Okay, alright. Why study HCI? Okay, we have a two view in a business view. Okay, this HCI is to employ people more productivity and effectively. Okay, if you have a better human-computer interactions, I say that the interaction is the tools. This is one example that you are contacting or communicate through the interface. Interactions is through the interface. Okay, so for productivity and effectively, okay, people cost now for far outweigh hardware and software costs. Okay. Second view is because people now expect easy to use system. Right. I believe that everyone want to have a easy to use system. Siapa yang nak sistem yang leceh kan? Deliver to system, macam mana nak guna dia ni? Nak kena baca manual lah, apalah. Right. So no one need tutorial untuk untuk belajar new things. Okay? Have you heard that IKEA product kan? IKEA product. Okay. Sometimes people don't read pun the manual. Okay, how you DIY kan? How you I said that how do you use something is different from different people. Okay, example, you buy a new washing machine. Okay, Okay, sometimes people will exploit it. Sometimes people will read through the manual first. Sometimes people will go to website, search for the for the new washing machine. Washing machine smart kan? Tak tahu. So different types of users might have a different expectations, right? So in human or users factors view, okay, because every human might have limitation. Okay, we have elderly, we have children. Okay, and then talking about the generation as well. Your generation and my generation also different. Okay, saya generation Y, so we always asking why. Okay, your generation apa? Z kan? Tidur Z. Ke generation apps, everything need to use a system, apps. Okay, so different generation, different culture, all that limitations lah. And talking about the sixth sense also lah, more on the sixth sense. Error are costly in terms of loss of time, money, loss of lives in critical system because you don't know, it may take your life. Loss of moral. Okay, so all errors have a cost. That's in the human factor view. Okay, so let's dive into the detail of what is HCI. Okay? Human computer interactions. Okay, HCI stand for human computer interactions. So if you can see the dash here between human and computer. So it shows the interactions between human and computer. Right? Kalau human and human, you talk to your friends kan? But this one, human to computer. So what is human-computer interactions? A discipline concerned with the study, design, evaluation, and implementation of interactive computing system for human use and with the study of major phenomena surrounding them. This include the culture, environment, and so on lah. Okay, so talking about HCI, study, design, evaluation, and implementation of interactions. Interaction what? Human and computer. That's why they call it computing system. Okay, computing system is the system, right? So interactive. Okay, so because of human, any products will be used by human, right? So it have the interactive computing system. Okay, design of interactive system that are, okay, this should be, okay, so when we have HCI, we should have the interactive system that enjoyable, accessible, usable, and engaging. Okay, enjoyable means is more than useful. You enjoy use it. If you enjoy, you like to have it, right? You like to adapt in your daily use. Macam if you enjoy my class and then you are waiting for the next chapter. Next chapter nak belajar apa lagi lah? Because you enjoy. If you are not enjoy, then you boring lah class tu, kan? So same thing when you use something. You enjoy use your phone. You enjoy use your radio. So make happy. Enjoy link with emotions. Happy. Okay. Accessible can be used, can be accessed. Okay, online or offline. Usable. Usable is up level to useful. Useful lagi up. Usable. Keboleh gunaan. Macam tu kan. Engaging. Engaging means engage. Because engage, what we call engage in Malay. Apa engage dalam Malay? Engage ni dia engage. Macam you bercakap dengan kawan you kan. Tu you engage lah. Berinteraksi lah macam tu. Engage. Okay. Method for, okay, HCI is a method for capturing what people want, to translate what people want to become a good design, involving people in the design process. So actually involving people not only in design process, actually is from the beginning of the project until the end, meaning that requirement until the testing part. So this, because of we talk about the interactions HCI only, they mention about the design process. Designing for diverse users. We know that we couldn't have a product that multi-universe, kan? Mesti ada je yang tak boleh guna, contohlah kan. But we try to make the system diverse users, multi-users. Okay? So later on you will learn about UCD, user-centered design. So HCI, okay, consists of human, computer, and interactions. That's why the name of human, computer, and interaction. So it involves human, user, might be group, might be company, okay, computer, the device that we engage with, desktop, application systems, or the devices as well. And talking about the interactions is the communications, the medium to communicate. Okay, so direct or indirect communications can be a model, framework, style, or ergonomics. Alright. So talking about history, alamak, boringnya nak cakap pasal history kan? Just the overall, okay? Don't worry. So we want to know because when you see something, you want to see, bermula dengan apa? Benda ni kenapa tiba-tiba keluar HCI? So HCI actually is education punya term tau. But current in industry, we call it UX, user experience. Kalau you pernah nampak the position that available UX researcher, it's come from the HCI expert. Okay, so the word HCI, okay, when I'm doing my study PhD level before, so my core field is HCI lah. So the sifu behind it is Alan Dix. Alan Dix ni dia sifu HCI. Okay, ada lagi orang yang pernah jumpa dia face to face juga. So HCI started from Douglas Engelbart in 1962. Okay, augmenting human intellect, a conceptual framework. So Douglas is the one who start doing the augmenting human intellect. Okay, and they create a conceptual framework. Framework ni ada dua. One is theoretical framework, another one is conceptual framework. Conceptual framework ni is like how you it's a general guidance how you create something. Okay, and in 1968, okay, still in the 60s, workstation with a mouse link across document, coded keyboard has been developed because they're aware that these involve users. And then the HCI involved on the application of Xerox Alto and also Star when they create for the Windows menu, scroll bar, pointing, consistency. Okay, so this is the applications used HCI. Apple, Lisa, and Mac. Yeah? Lisa is a robot kan, dia computer yang dia name as a Lisa. Okay, inexpensive, high quality graphic, third party applications. Okay, so all these history beginning from 1962 just now, right? And then it's evolved in the other applications. So actually currently in industry demand is the UX researcher. Okay, because people believe that when we talk about UX researcher, it's not only developed, okay, but it should start from the core, the fundamental. Okay, you identify your users first, okay, and then only you develop. History and future of HCI. Okay, so HCI for the future. Actually, some of it is already lah. I'm not sure that this slide might not updated well kan. Some of the content might already now kan, bukan the future kan. So and future, dia kata and future dekat situ lah. Okay lah, can be accepted because history and future. Large display, kita ada tabletop kan. Small display, mobile phone, before that we come up with the small display, right? Dulu orang sukalah handphone lagi kecil lagi bagus kan, because the content and the features is limited that time. Now the more handphone you have, macam besar gajah tu, yang itulah yang paling canggih lah, you bawa macam tablet lah maksud saya, because you can do many things kan, instead of macam dengan lecture ni using your mobile phone which is kind of smaller kan. I'm not sure that you can see this content clearly kan, unless you make it bigger screen. Peripheral display, okay, peripheral display ni dia punya device, okay, like a mouse just now, okay. What is the ergonomic ataupun the easy function for users to handle the mouse? That's why you can see in the market now ada yang mouse bulat, 4 segi, bentuk-bentuk kan. So because of involving of the users. Alternative of I/O input-output, okay, mouse, apa lagi, speaker, okay. Ubiquitous computing, di mana-mana kita boleh belajar juga kan, the application, the system, the mobile commerce, mobile learning kan, virtual environment, we have Webex, Zoom kan. Implant ni saya tak pasti apa implant. Anyone can help me? What is implants? Speech recognitions. Okay, now we also have a speech recognitions. Turn on television, kan? You have a system that only use your speech, your audio lah, your voice. But it's need internet connection. So you open your TV using your voice. High volume, low volume. Anyone have the television like that, the smart television? Ramai ada kan, because we have a smart televisions kan. What else? X50 kan, Proton X50 dah ada speech recognition. Apa lagi? Your phone also. If you feel lonely, talk with your phone. Apa nama phone yang you ada tu? What the name that? Eliza. Apa Eliza? Eliza is a Google, right? Kalau iPhone apa panggil? Apa nama dia? Aku lupa.
Siri, madam.
Siri. Ya. Saya ni pengguna laptop Apple, tapi saya bukan pengguna handphone Apple, because I have a reason lah. Komputer saya suka Apple, very top. But for handphone I prefer Android, because when my student buat development, mostly I using Android Studio kan. So I cannot open if I using the Apple iPhone. Thank you yang terus respon. Yeah, series. Okay. Multimedia. Kind of multimedia. Multimedia is involved the element, the video, audio, animation and so on. Video conferencing, okay, sama lah, lebih kurang virtual environment to video conferencing, toward more Zoom, Webex. Artificial intelligence, we already have the artificial intelligence on the robotic kan, apa lagi? Software agent pun ada, kita ada apa, KWSP, apa nama KWSP punya agent tu? Saya pun tak ingat nama dia apa. Yang saya ingat Asia, Eva kan, tapi dia telah di-fired kan. She's been fired by Tony Fernandez, and the new one, I forgot what's the name. The new one has been hired, bot something, right? So because Eva didn't do a job well, so they fired, and then they create another chatbot. Recommender system can be your ways kan, which direction is most shortcut. You want with tool or without tool kan, ataupun apa lagi recommender, you punya diary can use a recommended system as well. Okay, so if you can see, all these are there actually, we have already current here. So the future should be talking about the metaverse kan. Metaverse pun dah ada, but there is no need to have a physical watch. We have in a virtual one. Banyak. Okay. So the goal of HCI is to develop or improve the safety, utility, and effectiveness of a system that include computer, often through improving usability. So when we talk about HCI, the word usability must there. The usability is number one lah, to make all the system usability kebolehgunaan. Okay. So the goal of UI design, okay, 5+1 measurable factors. Okay. So when we talk about the objective, kan, it should be measured. Okay, when we want to have the design like this, so should be measured. Betul tak what you mentioned? So time to learn, speed of performance, error rate, retention over time, subjective satisfaction cost. This is the goal to have a UI design. Okay, because all this can be measured lah. Time to learn kan, with UI or without UI. So you can measure which one is better, something like that. Talking about speed, okay, using that interface or B interface, more speed to perform the job, something like that. Okay. Alright, so take home task. This is a first task for you. No assessment, but this is good for you to learn throughout this subject, this chapter. Take a snapshot of a bed. This task you will do in a group. Okay, so the first task for the group task. Take a snapshot of a bed and a good interface design. State why do you think so. Compile within your group and submit to your future. Dia pun cakap group rupanya kat situ kan. Okay, example let me see an example around me. Okay. I have two different remote here. Okay. So this is, I think everyone, can you see? Can you see what I'm showing now? What is this?
Yes.
Okay. So this is a remote control, right? TV remote control. So I believe that everyone know this one, right? Ni biasalah, ada nombor, ada volume, ada. Do you play around with all the button?
No.
No, right? So what button normally you press?
Turn on.
Turn
Volume.
on, yes. Volume, yes. What else? Channel, right? Kalau Astro tu adalah kena tekan nombor kan? Kan? So, but this is TV punya channel. So, you can use a channel up and down, right? This one. Sekarang kita ada TV digital kan? So, ni bukan Astro punya, ini TV. And I have another remote. This one. This is a remote for, what we call it? Saya punya TV box. TV box. Okay. Looks similar, right? But actually it's a different design. Okay. So you can take make it same lah. Sekarang different kan? But actually it's same purpose. Okay. So this is one example. You take one remote and one remote. And then you can explain which one is better. Which one is bad, which one is good, and why. Something like that. Or you can take a washing machine. If you have a smart washing machine. Dulu saya duduk dekat Sabah, saya ada smart washing machine tau. They have the interface. So I just choose, I want to do what, macam tu. Okay. But the automatic one, you need to open kan, and then you need to choose. It's up to you. Automatic still looks smart, but we have another more smart washing machine. Macam juga television. So take two design but have similar function. And then bad or good. Anything, it can be a product, it can be a website interface, anything that have interface. Is it okay? Clear?
Clear, Doctor.
Alright, good. Okay, that's the task. Later on, I will put in the U feature for submission. Okay, just submit in one or two. If you're using a slide, maybe can have 3 slides. Then you have bad, good, and then your conclusion. Or you can put it as a 1 slide, also enough. Right? So I want you to understand the topic 1. Why you should, when you talk about bad and good ni, why in terms of this chapter lah, kan? So make sure you refer back what is chapter 1, and then you can give a good fact of your summary. Alright, things to ponder. The plot things to ponder. What do human do well? As a human, you should know what you do well. I like to do a test that I give you a robot. Okay, let's compare the professions. Doctor, normal human doctor. If you are given an option, robot doctor. So tell me what is the pro and cons to have a human, and tell me the pro and cons to have a robot doctor. Something like that. So for human, okay, sense low level stimuli. Okay, so it can be your limitation. It can also be your good ability lah, kan? Sense low level stimuli ni, people like to have sense kadang-kadang kan. People more on the stimulus. Okay, sometimes you might have a low level or you have a high level, which is good. Yang low level is a problem lah kan. But sense kan. This is in terms of sense. Because human, we have a 6 sense kan. Actually, the normal one is 5 sense kan. 6 sense tu yang superhuman tu kan. Okay. So that's why I love user experience, because I believe that user experience is you need to experience it, then you get the knowledge. Unless you do a research, okay? Or when we talk about user experience lah, or unless you experience it, you must experience it. Okay, like I mentioned that the smart TV. If you don't experience, you don't know what is the feel to have the smart televisions. What is the function of smart television, right? So you need to you need to experience it. Okay, so that's why your task just now, choose the one that you experience most lah. Pattern recognitions. Pattern recognition, you as a human, you can recognize tu bulat, tu 4 segi, tu 3 segi kan? Something like that. Okay. But sometimes kan, I'm not sure that you have experienced like what I experienced. My Chinese friends tell me that dia tengok semua perempuan Melayu sama je pakai tudung semua. Itu ada masalah kan, dia tak boleh nak pattern recognize. Okay, so pattern recognize ability also have issues. Like I said, that this not talking about the limitation, it can be advantage or disadvantage. Inductive reasoning, okay, because we have a brain, kan, we can do reason. Kenapa rasa dia masam, kenapa rasa dia manis, maksud dia macam tu lah. Kalau robot, no feel kan, we don't mention about the smart one lah kan. Multiple strategies, okay, banyaklah alasan dia. Like I said that if want to give a reason, we have 1001 reason. Plan also we can have a plan A, B, C, D sampai Z. So as a human, you can ada otak kan, dia boleh fikir nak bagi alasan apa tak datang kelas hari ni, because to absent the class only accept MC kan, MC. So MC tak ada nak bagi alasan apa, sakit rambut lah. You know what they mean by sakit rambut? Malas lah tu maksudnya. Mana ada rambut sakit kan? Itu rambut rosak. Sakit rambut tak ada. Ada ke orang yang sakit rambut tak ada kat sini? Tak ada kan? Okay. So maksud saya, that's the human ability lah. You can think of multiple strategies. Adapting. Okay. You can adapt. Sometimes it's adapt or adopt lah. Sometimes if you are given a new things, you might try to, macam you enter UiTM. At first, you try to adapt the culture, kan? So you finally after you become now part 4, you all part 4 kan? Part 4 ke part 5? Saya pun lupa. So sekarang dah jadi senior kan? Bukan lagi part 1 or part 2, dah jadi senior. So you can adapt. Dah pandai dah how to do a trick kan? Tak datang kelas kan? Something like that lah. You can adapt. Hard and fuzzy things. Paraphrasing George Miller. Hard and fuzzy things ni macam different person have a different ability and different fuzzy dia kan. Sometimes for you it's okay, but for the other one it's not okay. Something like that lah. Okay. And what do computer do well pula? Computer can do accurately counting and measuring because they are being programmed to do accounting and measuring. Dan calculator. Okay, give a simple example kan, duit. When you take money from ATM, did you count it? Ada tak? Do you count the money?
No.
No, right? Because you are sure that the money come from the ATM is correct, right? Because computer are doing a job. But if your friends give you, okay ni lah bayar hutang hari tu, did you count it?
Yes.
That's right. That's the trust issue tu. Okay. So because we know that human might have ability that you might have an error kan. Mana ada salah kira ke atau sengaja buat salah kira kan. So you need to count it kan. Trust issue lah juga kan. Okay. Accurate storage and recall. Of course computer. So when they mention that your computer only left 1 gig, please make a space. Kelang kabut lah nak cari space, kurangkan, delete apa semua. Because you know the computer is telling you the truth kan. Okay. Rapid and consistent response. Okay. Ini shock ni kan. ChatGPT tu kan. For me, I'm encourage you use a ChatGPT. Okay. But you use it as intelligent lah. Because the way the ChatGPT responds you is the way how you ask the questions to the ChatGPT. Kalau you tanya soalan yang bodoh-bodoh, bukan bodoh lah, yang simple-simple je, dia punya respon simple je lah. But if you are more intelligent than robot actually. So if you are giving a hard question to the ChatGPT, and the result is very good. So you can replace it. Actually, people talk about this not good. Student will will just copy paste from it. You are not very intelligent if you are just copy paste the result from the chat GP. You are human. You know that sometimes, okay, I have a trick. Chat GP have a limitation. Okay. When you do FYP later on, okay, you ask chat GP to help you to do literature review. Dia tak pandai tu buat. Okay. Because you have a citations, kan? Because chat GP is generate based on dia punya intelligence. Dia punya database yang cloud tu kan, dia come up with the intelligent answer. They didn't use a fact actually. Kalau direct lah kata, you kata citation ni salah, ni bukan ni yang cakap, daripada siapa-siapa citation dia ambil. Ada banyak a few thing lah to make a trick lah. Then if I read something that you get from ChatGPT, I can identify it's from you or from the ChatGPT. Be intelligent lah, boleh guna. That's the good thing. Dia membantu you more creative. Macam tu. Because I love creativity. Okay. Data processing, calculation, yes, we know that computer can do well. Repetitive actions, okay. When you said it need to repeat, so it keep repeating, right? Because it programmed like that. Okay. Simple and sharply define things. Pre-processing Josh ini dia define lah yang human tadi dengan komputer. Komputer ni dia simple and sharp. Tadi kalau human apa? Hard and fuzzy. Macam tu. Okay, dia define. Okay, finish for lecture 1. Lecture chapter 1. Alright. Any questions so far? Don't you feel it's very interesting this topic? This course? This subject? Course besar sangat.
Yes, madam.
Anyone have a question?
Tak ada, doktor.
Tak ada. Boleh faham kan? Why we need... This is the simple introductions of HCI. So you should be able to understand what is HCI, why you need to learn HCI kan. Jangan nanti berlakunya situasi kartun tadi kan, termuntah tengok gara-gara the interface is not as appeal as what you think of kan. You will be dead in a week. Wow, that's very serious, right? Right, if you understand it, let's do a short quiz. Okay, don't worry, this quiz also not included in your assessment, right? I mean that it's not a part of your graded, but of course, for test your knowledge, okay, make sure you focus on what I teach you, and also it's good for you actually, right? And like I said, that it may help me on grading later on. Alright, so let me get the link first. Okay. Okay. Alright, so today we have 28 participants, so I should get 28 response. Okay, let me get the link. So it's just a short question. Don't worry if you get wrong. Jangan tanya-tanya kau ni apa jawapan nombor 1, jawapan B. No need. It's just to test you, to test you that you understand well or not. If you think that you get wrong, don't worry. You can always look back at the recording and you always can refer back to the lecture note and you always can ask me or your friends anytime, right? So don't worry if you get wrong. Tak ada pun dalam assessment macam saya cakap. Okay, so I would like to have each chapter quiz to make sure that you get something from it lah kan. Okay, wait, let me share in the chat box. Senang je soalan ni, just a basic questions. Okay, so I hope that you don't copy from your friends, just answer it, alright? Because you don't know that you fully understand or not if you are asking the question from friends. It's okay if you get wrong. Then you know the correct answer kan. That's the good thing. Okay, so I give you about 5 minutes to answer it. Senang je soalan tu. Only have 2 questions. Each chapter, you will have 2 basic questions. Only 2. I will not give more than that. And the question is MCQ. You have option lah. Ada dah jawapan situ, pilih je yang mana satu. Right? Anyone cannot access the link? Semua boleh kan? Because I did not get your name list from the SIM, okay? That's why at first you need to key in your name and metric first. So after the next chapter, you already been registered in the SIM. I can extract it and I just put it in the list. You just choose your name and metric number. Because I believe some of you have not registered yet, right? So normally I will extract it after week 4 yang complete lah. Week 4 yang complete list of the students. That's why I'm not sure how many of you in the class. Because looking at the SIM, some of you not registered yet, and looking at the WhatsApp group, only have 30, and your friends just mentioned you have 32 kan? So remember, after this class end, create a WhatsApp group, add me in the WhatsApp group and tell me, doctor, our group is complete. So I will respond, it's alright, congratulations, you are in group 1 and your topic presentation is, normally topic 1 will get the early topic lah. Early topic easy, right? Tapi short time maybe. Towards the end, okay, lambat lagi lah nak pergi topik dia, but you will think that towards the more chapter become more harder kan, something like that. It's have a pro and cons lah. So don't forget to register the group. Okay, now we already have 12 response. (16) 17. Those finish, you may I think you have a class after this. Ada ke kelas pukul 12 onward? I try to stop every class. I try to stop 10 minutes before the class, because supposedly lecturer should end like that lah, 10 minutes before. Macam now 11:50 kan, but actually if still have time, I want to continue to chapter 2 sikit lah, and then next time kita continue lagi macam tu, because we late one chapter, right? So why not we use the times, utilize the time. Alright, 20. Okay, I'm not sure that some of you sharing a device using a Webex. Okay, my recommendations lah. You can sharing, but my recommendation is you use your own, okay? Your own device, one per person, because sometimes you might forgot to sign attendance. You tell me that, doctor, I forgot to sign attendance just now. Okay, so I need to refer the Webex to make sure, yes, you are in the class, so I can take note, something like that. Or else I normally check how long you stay in the class. Ada je yang keluar awal ke apa kan, but that's ni lah my estimations to look how long you stay in the class. We have 23 now. Because of the participant at 30, so I might have 29 respond. So let's wait another 6 more. Hopefully we can finish 11:40 quiz. I mean the quiz. Okay, I also consider those have internet connection. That's why I give you a times. So again, don't worry if you get a wrong answer. Okay, this is just to see that you understand the topic basically lah, kan? If also to remind everyone, please register your group within this week. Lagi cepat lagi bagus, before the next week lah. So this week clear, everyone already have their own group, so it's easy. Still 23 response. 24. Okay, please, if I give you a quiz, don't worry if you get wrong answer. Don't Google it, kan? Don't ask your friends. Just give an answer what you know. Okay, what you feel that's the correct answer. Because we learn from mistake. That's the value from it. Okay, why I need the group to complete within this week, so that maybe starting for next week you can start discuss on the project. Project is the most important part because it's a part of your assessment. Okay, still 24. Oh, okay, sekarang reduce lagi 29, so maybe 28. Oh, okay, 25. 26, 27, 28. I'm not sure anyone use two devices. Let me check first. It's okay for you to use two devices because I just want to check that how many response should I get. Okay, already 28. Anyone else have not done yet? Should I wait or should I stop the response? Okay, let me count 1 to 5. Kalau yang belum siap, please respond. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so meaning that everyone done the quiz, right? So I stop accepting the response. Boleh kan?
Boleh Mayuti.
Alright. So let's discuss the answer. Saya share the full screen ni lah. Okay. Alright, 28 response. Okay, so this is the conclusions. Those correct all 13 persons got 2 marks, correct both question. 11 wrong one questions, and kosong markah kan, both wrong answer, 4%. Okay, don't worry if you get a 0. Okay, right, so this is your name, metric. Okay, question number 1. Human-computer interaction is a multidisciplinary field of study focusing on the design of computer technology, and in particular the interaction between, so nasib baiklah most of you get correct answer, human and computer. Looking at the word also you can get the answer human computer. But some of you ada wrong answer. Ni user and interface. Dia tanya tadi, dia kata particular interaction kan. Dia dah sebut dah interaction between, so human and computer. Interface is the middle one. The communications, the medium communications. So it's actually between human and computer. So computer tu yang ada interface, bukannya user and interface. That's to clarify the answer. Question number 2. Play an important role in achieving the goal of designing HCI. That's I keep mentioning the word usability. Kan? Of course, adalah capability, accessibility, deliverability kan. Tapi the main of designing HCI is usability. Okay, so most of you got correct answer. Alright, so this is it. Alright, this is it. 11:44. Okay, lepas ni ada kelas tak? Lepas ni ada kelas. After this you have
Pukul 2.
Pukul 2.
Ada meja pukul 2.
Oh, you don't have class 12. Should I continue for the 15 minutes, a little bit chapter 2, or that's it for today? Apa Apalah tu?
That's it for today, madam. Kepala kita orang dah penuh.
Okay. Alright. Alright. If like that, thank you everyone. I see you on the lab sessions later on. Bye. Assalamualaikum.
Bye. Thank you, madam.
Bye,
Thank you,
madam.
madam.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, madam.
Welcome.